How you guys doing? Woo! Welcome to Guitar Night. I'm Junkyard Bob, and this is Tim Swanson. And we are at the Dalton Royal. And apparently we're at the Bastille Saloon, too.
I like that.
So I'd like to start off with just maybe finding out a little bit about Tim. Who he is, what he does, why did he start playing music when he was a kid? I'm guessing you were a kid, probably.
Long time ago.
Long time ago. All right, so where are you from?
Well, that's an interesting question.
Okay.
Well, I'll give you the whole story. I was born in North Dakota. My dad's a retired minister.
No kidding.
So I was born in North Dakota.
No kidding. I used to live in Fargo.
Yeah, I lived in a place called Driscoll, North Dakota. That's where I was born. Yeah.
I'm guessing you were a farmer.
No,
No?
my dad was preaching.
Oh, he was a preacher.
Yeah,
All
he was
right.
a minister. And so then I spent from age 4 till almost 8. My dad was a missionary in Samoa. So my first earliest memories are in Samoa.
No kidding.
And then I did grade school and middle school in a place called Dexter, Missouri, which is way down in the south, down by a little if you see Missouri's got a little boot heel, so we're down in the way down in the boot heel. And then I graduated from high school in Tri-Cities, Washington, up in the northwest. And
Washington State, yeah.
Yeah. So that's and then been a few places since then, but that's so where I'm from is a tough call. Actually.
That's beautiful country up there.
Yeah.
So when did you start playing music?
Well, I think I sang in church for the first time when I was 4 years old.
Ah,
I started playing piano when I was 8,
okay.
and then took formal piano lessons.
Yeah.
And then in 7th grade, the music teacher, Mrs. Land, your 7th grade music was, over the years, she had collected enough old guitars that your 7th grade of music was a semester of guitar. Everybody in the school took guitar. And I picked it up really fast, and she came to my parents and said, Tim's picking it up really quick. So maybe I do a group lesson. You might be interested in putting him in lessons. So in 8th grade, I took a year of guitar, and then I started playing bass guitar. I was really focused on the bass for 20 years, and then just kind of kept going ever since.
Huh. I'll be darned. That's. I've always wondered about how, because when I started playing guitar, I didn't pick it up easy. It was a chore.
Yeah.
And but it's nice to hear when people feel like it's easy. That's a natural.
I don't know if it was easy, but I was able to do everything she wanted me to, everything she would ask me to try and do.
You were able to do it.
And you know what? I kind of got forced. The last couple of years of playing piano, I didn't want to play piano anymore. I was into sports, and I wanted to quit. My mom made me stay. I used to always, the line I use is that when I was playing piano, they had to force me to practice. When I started playing guitar, they had to force me to leave my room to come to dinner because I really wanted to be able to play the guitar. So I would sit in my room and just play and play and play and play and play. So,
but you were from what I can see, a pretty accomplished pianist at this point.
I've gotten better as an adult just from playing. I do. You see me do dueling pianos.
Sure.
I do something called dueling pianos, and I've been doing that off and on for 20 years now. So I've people ask me if I practice. I say, yeah, every gig when I have a practice. when the other guy's playing a song, I'm over there practicing. So that's kind of. I read music. Okay, I'm better if you just hand me a chord sheet and say,
chord chart.
try to play. Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. I took piano lessons myself when I was a youngster, and they didn't get very far.
Yeah.
But I was more of in the choirs and singing and
I did some of that in high school, especially. Yeah.
So you said you started singing when you were 4 years old in church.
Yep, first time. I was little.
Boy, that's to be amazing.
Yeah. It's a good start. I think there's actually a lot of people who sing that got their start in a church choir somewhere because,
Sure.
churches are so accepting of anybody, you know what I mean? If someone, at least our church was, if you wanted to sing, you were welcome to come up and sing, almost no matter what.
Yeah.
So, and the congregation tends to be forgiving of no matter how well you do or don't do.
When you're a kid,
so,
you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny because I was just at Guitar Center yesterday, and there was somebody there had a little boy, and he was probably 4 years old, and it's like his dad handed him this guitar, and he's banging on it, banging away, and I'm thinking, that is precious because someday, he'll wish he had that on video, but for just starting out when you're a kid, there's something special about that.
Yeah, when you're first learning everything seems brand new. You're figuring out things that people already know, but it's new to you.
Yeah.
I mean, I spent a lot of time learning how to play. So I couldn't that was the one thing, my fingers weren't big enough, so I just sat in my room until I could play it,
That's right. I haven't done Stairway in a long time.
Yeah, me neither. I think erase that part from the tape. Nobody wants to see that.
Now, we were chatting a little bit before we started, and you were mentioning some of the things, your experiences out on the road. You've been around the block, around this Treasure Valley and Nampa, and
I didn't start playing music as a career until I was 40 years old. I was a basketball coach, teacher. That was kind of my career track.
No kidding.
And then through a variety of kind of personal life reasons, I kind of got out of that, and I didn't mean to not go back to it. It just kind of happened. And so then when I had my kids, my two youngest kids, and my wife, we both had jobs, but she was making more money than I was. She was working at a bank. I was working for a nonprofit organization, and she was making 20 grand more than I was. Neither one of us wanted to put the kids in daycare, and it didn't make sense for her to quit. So I said, well, I'd been playing some on the side, but I said, why don't you keep your job? I'll quit my job, and I'll just start saying yes to every gig I can find.
Sure.
And then by the time the kids got into school, it didn't make. I was playing enough that it didn't make sense to go back to a regular job with a schedule that I couldn't control. I was making enough money that I thought I'm just going to stay with this and keep going. And then
you were making it work.
Yeah, and then I was in one particular band. There was this band called High Street, who they still play. I think they're called Summer Groove Band now. But I mean, we were everywhere. I think one year I played in 13 different states. We were in Wisconsin and Hawaii and Canada. Yeah. I would text my friends here tonight, Jackson. I would text him about the glory of rock and roll when I was driving home from Twin Falls at 3 o'clock in the morning in a snowstorm. That was not so much glory, but but it was nice to be able to control my own schedule, and being able to make a living at it was nice, for sure.
Huh. Oh. Okay.
They got a game of beer pong going over there or something.
Looks like it. What is that? I like big butts and I cannot lie. Those other brothers can't be nigh. When a girl walks in with a nitty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Oh, okay. Okay.
Unfortunately, right. I've done that song 200 times in my life.
I digress. Where was I? Okay. You've made it work is what happened.
Yeah.
And you're still making it work.
Yeah, right now.
And I want to ask you a question I don't know the answer to right now. And I'm wondering, because I saw a video of your kids, the school kids, the other day, and they were singing a song that you had written.
Yep.
and they were just loving it, and it was a great. And I'm wondering, well, I know Tim is a teacher.
Yeah.
What does he teach?
Yeah, I'm teaching. Well, I work at a place called Idaho Arts Charter School.
Okay.
And they originally hired me to be the part-time piano lab teacher. So if your kids go to this school, they get 3 years of once-a-week group piano lessons for 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. And then they get their regular music class, and then they get this piano lab in addition to that. And so that's what I was doing.
Sounds like a lab that's chucked full of pianos.
Yes, like there's 18 pianos.
Whoa!
Yeah, and then they're all connected by an iPad. They all got headphones on. And
Oh, yeah?
yeah, it's really, really cool.
Wow.
And then a couple years ago, they said, we want to expand that all the way down to kindergarten. Will you do it full time? And I said, yeah. And then this year, I was a certified teacher for years and years, but I haven't had certification for like 20 years, and maybe 30. But their 3rd through 5th grade music teacher quit, got a different job right when school was starting. And so they asked me if I would step into that role, and I got myself certified. I was able to get certified, charter school certified without having to take any more school. And so that was this year. And what you saw was a video of, that's a song, that song's actually coming out. I'm releasing that in like the next 2 weeks. And what we were doing is, I've taught it to all my kids. My kids are going to sing it at a performance coming up here in May. But I handpicked about 30 kids who I knew could sing really well.
Yeah.
And my friend Greg Breidinger, who's a great producer and engineer, we recorded them. So they're actually, in fact, I've got it on my phone. I'll play it for you when we get done. That kids are actually going to be on the track with me when it gets released. It's pretty cool.
Good. It sounds fun. And,
Yeah.
And educational for the kids, and what a fun time for them.
Yeah, they couldn't. They when we hit playback and they heard themselves on tape, their faces,
Lit up.
they couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
They just couldn't believe it.
Wow, that's. They're going to look back on that with some fond memories.
They'll remember that one for sure.
Sure. Yeah. And so, are you still doing the piano thing?
I do. I play dueling pianos. We just played Friday night. My friend Bobby D. Keys, if you guys know Bobby D., Rock D House. I play with them a lot. We're playing May 7th at the Indian Creek Steakhouse. We're doing a show there.
Yeah.
And then there's a dueling piano club downtown that has dueling pianos every Friday and Saturday night called the Brickyard.
Okay.
And they've got some house players, but I usually end up
Downtown
down
Boise?
there. Right downtown, 6th and Main. And when those two house players that are there all the time, they occasionally get other gigs. And a lot of times I'm playing there this weekend, actually. About one weekend a month I end up downtown Boise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds fun to me.
It is. It's cool. I enjoy the being on the edge musically a little bit, where it's not something that you rehearsed. I mean, it's not unusual at all. 4 or 5 times a night, you'll get a request for a song that you've never heard, or maybe you haven't heard it for years and years, and you run outside and listen to it, pull up the chords, and then go for it. Do the best you can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's kind of the concept of
It's a
dueling
challenge.
pianos. Yeah, and it's fun. People are forgiving if you're not perfect, since they know that you're just kind of
Winging it.
trying to do it. Yeah. But I enjoy that. I always like being in bands. I do like being in bands, but I get tired of the same set list over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
So I like the newness of a dueling piano show.
Yeah. It's a challenge, and it's fun when you're playing somewhere. Like I play at Westie's every Friday, and it's a good crowd. I know a lot of the people there, and when we screw up, we call it a do-over, right? And they're okay with that, and it makes it fun because of course we don't try to pull that off at other places, but it's nice to have a home field where you can screw up.
Got your own,
aren't
got your own people a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a fun feel. And so I think that maybe it's a good time for me to just back off a little bit, get down on on the audio stuff and have you do a few songs.
All right, that sounds all right.
Whatever you want to do. All right?
Well, you know what? I don't get an opportunity to play my own music as much as I wish I did. So I'm gonna play some original songs tonight, if that's all right. Yeah.
All right. What do you call it? Play some what?
All right.
All right.
First one. All right. This first song is it's called "The Legend of Joe." I released it on my CD a few years ago. It tells a story about a guy I met in Venice Beach, California. I knew him for 2 hours, well, an hour and a half, and he inspired this song. This is "The Legend of Joe." Well, in the backwoods of Mississippi, there's a legend about a boy named Joe. People haven't seen him some 20 years, say he's down in old Mexico. But let me tell you what really happened, 'cause he's a personal friend of mine. He said, I'm going to California, boy, where I hear that the living's fine. Now he's a street corner singer, strumming on his guitar. And if you give him a minute of time, he'll tell you why he's not a star. And he doesn't show up early, he's not known to stay late. He starts when he starts, he's done when he's done. Just trust in the hand of fate. Well, he made it far as Alabama, had a little trouble with the law. He was facing 2 years in the county jail, so he lit out for Arkansas. I caught a bus to Colorado, spent the winter getting Rocky Mountain High. But when the first thaw melted the snow on the ground, he just left without saying goodbye. Now he's a street corner singer, strumming on his guitar. And if you give him a minute of time, he'll tell you why he's not a star. And he doesn't show up early, he's not known to stay late. He starts when he starts, he's done when he's done. Just trust in the hand of fate. All right now, Joe. He likes to sing his song, he sings it all day long. Well, on the first day of his arrival, he said, Hollywood, here I am. But like so many others who chased that dream, didn't quite go according to plan. So one day he just went out walking, 'cause he didn't want to be alone. But when his feet finally hit that beachfront sidewalk, he knew he was finally home. Now he's a street corner singer, drumming on his guitar. And if you give him a minute of time, he'll tell you why he's not a star. And he doesn't show up early, he's not known to stay late. He starts when he starts, he's done when he's done. Just trust in the hand of fate. He's a street corner singer, just watching the world go by. And if you give him a minute of time, he'll tell you why he's not a wine. He doesn't show up early, he's not known to stay late. He starts when he starts, he's done when he's done. Just trust in the hand of fate. He starts when he starts and he's done when he's done. He's just trusting in the hand of fate. There you go. There's one about Joe. All right, let me do another one. This is a song that I wrote for my wife, who's not here. If you see this, hello, baby. Yeah. I'll give you the history of this song. There's an old song from 1976 or 7 by a guy named Andrew Gold called Lonely Boy. And it goes... I just love those chords. I love that chord progression. I always have. So I've played that song as a cover all the time. And then there's a local guy here in town that he's Idaho famous for sure, a guy named Steve Eaton. I don't know if you've met Steve or not yet, Bob, but he wrote a song called Always Have and Always Will. I got one of his CDs. So it was slower, but it was the same exact chord progression. And I was messing around with those chords one day, and I went somewhere in between and used the same chords. This song is called Your Beauty. Your beauty is like the sunrise coming up in the morning. Your beauty is like a full moon hanging in the trees at night. Hour after hour and day after day, I'm so happy you want me to stay. 'Cause every time that I see your face, I know I could never replace your beauty. Your beauty is like a full moon hanging in the trees at night. Your beauty is like the painted hillside of a New England fall. Month after month, year after year, I'm so glad that you still want me here. 'Cause every time that I see your face, I know I could never replace your beauty. And every single day, I try to find a way to make you see how I feel when you look and you smile at me. Your beauty is like the endless beaches of a tropical isle. Your beauty is like the sunshine rising up in the morning, having down day after day. I'm so glad that you want me to stay. 'Cause every time that I see your face, I know I could never replace your beauty. It's unbelievable, so unforgettable, incredible, your beauty. Yeah. There you go. Thank you, guys. All right, how many I do here before you come back up? Couple more? One, two more? A bunch? All right. All right. All right. This is a breakup song. You got to write at least one breakup song, right? This one's called Love Still After You. And it's written about nobody in particular. It just kind of came to me, so. Yeah. If you look in my direction, you might not like what you see. It's true, I lack discretion, but did you think the song was free? And it's alright. It's alright, I'll move along and just keep rolling down that rocky road, trying to sing this country song. And it's alright. It's okay if you're not here. It's okay. But there's one thing that I've got to make clear. There will be love still after you. Don't try to fool yourself. I was just passing through. You know I've heard it all before. You said the words you had to say. So I guess I'll just be on my way. Don't worry, 'cause it's alright. If you push for a decision, you might not like what you find. You say it's intuition, and you think you know my mind, but that's alright. It don't matter what I say, 'cause whatever's in that head of yours, you're gonna hear it anyway. And it's alright. It's okay that you're not here. It's okay. And now I hope that I have made myself clear. There will be love still after you. Don't try to fool yourself. I was just passing through. You know I've heard it all before. You said the words you had to say. I guess I'll just be on my way. Don't worry, 'cause it's alright. But I'll remember you. The things we used to do will always seem to me more than just a faded memory. You say we had it all. Still I hear the call of the open highway. Crying, crying, crying out. Don't worry, 'cause it's alright. It's alright now. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright now, baby. Don't you worry about me. There you go. Woo! Thank you, Cleveland. I haven't done this one for a while, so if I have to have one of your do-overs, if I mess the words up, I'll do it over. Oh yeah.
I just got a question for people. Tim just took it. You hear when he turned his key down and the string just went boom. That's usually called a drop D.
Yeah, that's exactly
Are you
what I
dropping
did.
D on this
Yeah,
song?
that's it.
Okay, change that tuning just a little bit, just so that bottom note's a little.
Yeah, they like that. They like that in country music right now.
Yeah.
They love that drop D.
There you go.
It sounds dirty. You know what I
I
mean?
just wanted to clear that up.
All right, I haven't sung this one for a while, so I hope I get the words right. But this is a story we all know well. We've all learned that we're not supposed to drink and drive. This is a story about the perils of drinking and dialing. It's called Hereafter. I hear the man shout last call. Once again I make my exit all alone. But when I go to plug it in, I see that red light blinking on my phone. I see I missed your call at 1 a.m. and curse my fate. Driving while I'm dialing, babe, I hope it's not too late. I struck out at the bar tonight with the girls I asked to dance. Driving home alone, thought, what the hell, I'll take the chance. I know I'm not in my right mind, this could be a disaster. Baby, I hope you believe in the hereafter, 'cause you know what I'm here after. Not a single light on, but I pull up next to your house all the same. Are we playing hide and seek? Girl, you know how much I love your games. Still there's no response inside despite repeated knocks. Wait a minute, I think that front window is unlocked. I struck out at the bar tonight with the girls I asked to dance. Driving home alone, thought, what the hell, I'll take a chance. I know I'm not in my right mind, and this could be a disaster. Baby, I hope you believe in the hereafter. But then the door flew open wide, and much to my surprise, a double-barreled shotgun pointed right between my eyes. The scene is getting crazy, and the lights come on next door. Wait a minute, honey, why are you on the neighbor's porch? I officer. It's a big misunderstanding, you see. No, see, I was supposed to, wait a minute, baby, tell him, baby. Baby, will you bail me out, baby? Don't drink and dial. Have I ever played that? It's halfway recorded somewhere. We just haven't put it out. All right. I was telling Bob earlier, I played a fundraiser for my school Saturday night, and they had a raffle, and I won James Taylor tickets. So I'm going to go see JT. Yeah, right? This song is as close as I've ever come to a James Taylor kind of style song. I wrote this song. It's before I got married, and I was dating this girl, and I was writing this song, and then we broke up, and so I never finished the song. And it doesn't have a bridge. I said, I need to have a bridge. And then I heard a song. I don't know if you guys know who Ed Sheeran is. Ed Sheeran had a couple songs come out, and I listened to his songs, and I realized, well, he doesn't have a bridge either. He just puts a solo in the song. So we're going to record this one, and this one's called I Miss You. I miss you when you're not here. I miss the way you love me. I miss you like flowers miss the rain. I need your gentle touch. I love our time together. I want to hold you in my arms. And those circumstances sometimes keep us apart. The way I feel when I'm with you still my restless heart. I want to have you near me always, dreaming of you. Can you see the way you've touched my heart? And those circumstances sometimes keep us apart. The way I feel when I'm with you stills my restless heart. And maybe circumstances will change somewhere down the line. One thing that will never change is the way I feel inside. I miss you when you're not here. I miss the way you love me. There you go. Hey. All right, keep going. All right, this is a song that was on my album called Walk With Me. This is a song about making sure that you're paying attention to the things in life that are the most important. It's called The Time Is Now. The sun was setting in the evening. I was watching my baby girl. My wife was sleeping in the bedroom. All seemed to be right with the world. Suddenly, from out of nowhere, a thought came to me so crystal clear. You only have a short time with them. What will you do when they are near? The time is now, the place is here. Better live those dreams before they disappear. It's not too late to find somehow to make your life exactly what it should be. The time is now. Like everybody, I spend time dreaming about the things I might have done. If only fate had smiled upon me, I might have had my day in the sun. But lately my mind's set to wondering about remembrance from the past. How will I be remembered? Will I leave anything that lasts? The time is now, the place is here. You hold them close before they disappear. It's not too late to find somehow to make your life exactly what it should be. The time is now. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Oh, the time is now. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? No, the time is now. The place is here. Better live those dreams before they disappear. It's not too late to find somehow to make your life exactly what it should be. The time is now. The time is now. Man, I haven't sung these for a while. I'm gonna make sure I remember the words. One more? All right. Let's see. All right, this is a song. Oh, you know what? Let me do the one that's coming out. All right, this is one. I originally wrote this for a group of third grade kids. If you look hard enough, you can find a video a couple of years ago of a third grader singing this with me. And I just finally decided I'm going to record it. And as I was mentioning, I don't remember if we said it on tape or I was just telling you. But these kids are actually on it. There's 30 kids that are going to end up on this recording. It's a song about friendship and loyalty and standing by people when they need it the most. This song is called "I Will Stand By You." There are times, I know there are times when you are down, feeling like you're trampled on the ground. All you want to do is scream out loud. You might think
think that no one cares, but that's not so. So anytime then you are feeling low, there is one thing I want you to know. Don't you know that I will stand by you no matter what you're going through, especially when you're black and blue. Oh, I will stand by you. Yes, sometimes you might feel so all alone, tougher times than you have ever known. You don't have to face them on your own. Everyone has trouble now and then. So I will tell you time and time again, I will always have your back, my friend. Just remember that I will stand by you no matter what you're going through, especially when you're black and blue. Oh, I will stand by you. Oh, 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 I will stand by you. Oh, oh, will you stand by me? Oh, oh, I will stand by you. Oh, oh, will you stand by me? Will you stand by me? 'Cause I will stand by you no matter what you're going through, especially when you're black and blue. Oh, I will stand by you. Will stand by you no matter what you're going through, especially when you're black and blue. Oh, I will stand by you. Coming out soon.
I just saw that on video the other day of all the kids in the room singing that song. That was just beautiful.
Yeah, movie,
That was-
it gets you.
It does.
Gets you in the heart, man.
It does, really. That was excellent. How nice hand for Tim Swanson, huh? Homeboy.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, Tim. I guess we're done here. Are we done?
Sure.
You reckon?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. What do you think?
You know, I'll do. How about one more song?
One more song.
All right, one more. It kind of does, actually. They should do an unplugged version of that song. All right. This is a song about picking yourself up off the ground when things aren't going that well. This song is called Invincible.
In my life, I've been knocked off track. Sometimes people didn't always have my back. They thought that I would do just what I'm told. I've got a message for 'em loud and bold. I'm invincible. Finding hidden power, I'm invincible. Growing stronger by the hour, I'm invincible. I'm gonna stand my ground. Go on and give me your best shot right now. You know I'll still be standing, I'm invincible. Finally, unchained from my past. Did you really think you'd seen the last of me? I'll make it to the top. One thing that I know is that I'll never stop, 'cause I'm invincible. Making my own way now, I'm invincible. Growing stronger every day, 'cause I'm invincible. I'm gonna stand my ground. Give me your best shot right now. You know I'll still be standing. I'm invincible. Whoa, I'm invincible. It's too late to stop this train. I'm rolling through like a hurricane, yeah. The bell has rung, I'll take my shot. Give it everything I've got, 'cause I'm invincible. And I want the world to hear me, I'm invincible. And now I see the road so clearly, I'm invincible. I'm gonna stand my ground like mighty Kilimanjaro. Soon you'll know that I'm invincible. Whoa, whoa, I can feel the river flowing, I'm invincible. And now I know just where I'm going, I'm invincible. I'm gonna stand my ground. Go on and give me your best shot right now. You know I'll still be standing, I'm invincible. Thank you, Bob.